Okay, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, December 18th, 2025, about a week before Christmas. You're in the live trading room. Welcome. Here is yesterday's charts. Not going to spend a lot of time on them, but had that one trade, that call trade that just wouldn't turn around. Nothing turned around yesterday. Was able to make a few trades after the session to try to regain some of that, but ended up with a negative yesterday, but still positive, very much positive for the week. Um, let's see, we closed or Q closed at 628. It's currently sitting at 609.70, so no gap play this morning. Let's move up to real time. Here we go. It's been climbing since 8 o'clock this morning. Let's head over to our option chain. Get rid of something over here. We are on the 18th. We have 2,867,000 traded in pre-market volume. Great pre-market volume already. We'll wait for this volume to get in before we claim the strikes that we're going to trade. This morning is just such a mismatch or unbalanced. And that will get figured out as soon as all this pre-market volume gets put in. Let me let Jeffrey in. And with that, I'll let Brian in. And with that, I'm going to toss it over to Mr. Keith Frampton. Good morning, Keith.
Morning, Tim. Good morning, everybody. A number of economic announcements came out this morning. Consumer price numbers came out much less than anticipated, meaning inflation was seems to be down a little bit. Continuing jobless claims were down just a little bit from what ex was expected. Still up from last month, but or last week, but still down. 4-week average is about the same, just up a tad. Um, Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Survey, much less than anticipated. So sort of mixed numbers there, but the inflation numbers were the key ones people were looking at. We will have a Kansas Fed manufacturing activity, a minor report coming out at 11 today. 4-week bond auction at 11:30, 5-year bond at 1 o'clock. Um, no Fed members speaking today. We'll have home sales and Michigan consumer sentiment tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So that's where we are there on that. Um, I am going to be trading today's expiration along with Tim, and I don't know that I have anything else here at the moment. So,
Okay. Well, that's enough.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. So we've got just about a minute till the session starts. Lost something on my screen here. There it is. It's back. Um, so I want to make sure that you've got 20 cents between each of your hash marks. Let me get my drawing tools out here, here, and here, and here, and here. Just so we're looking at the same size candles from day to day. And we've got 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds now. Get my 100,000 line set up. We've got a visitor visiting us today. Jeff, welcome into our little group of traders. And let's make it a great day. Stand by. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, bell's late this morning. Okay, we have opened. Waiting for the broader indices to come in. Dow is up 280. NASDAQ is up 317. S&P is up 62. So broader markets are very much positive this morning.
Tim, I'm not into conspiracy theories, but I think the market makers had some pre-information on those reports this morning
Mm-hmm.
because they were just going against the charts yesterday, just driving that market down, filling the warehouse, waiting for things to jump today. And not that I'm ever one for conspiracy stuff, but something just didn't seem right
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah, it makes sense. I mean, everything was pointing toward a turnaround, and it never happened. So I tend to agree with you. I think,
Already we're on an uneven playing field with the market makers, and that steams me.
yeah, yeah, I hear you. All right, so we got both our MACDs are in the call bias position. Price is rising. We've already got 4,300,000 traded on the underlying. And speaking of the option chain, probably start at the 608 on the call side and the 613 on the put side. And just a reminder, we generally don't do anything the first 5 minutes. We let kind of market maker craziness go by as he tries to find the edges. He, she, it tries to find the edges. Really good volume here. The first 3 minutes of the market. Dow's now up 378, Nasdaq's up 338, S&P's up 71. Very positive market. Starting to see a little bit of a reversal show up. Yeah, yep, yep. I agree, Keith.
I'll keep you updated.
Price coming down a little bit. Got a pretty thin 5 minute candle going here.
Certainly is.
Had some good upward pressure on that first 5 minutes, then followed by some downward pressure. And we were continuing to sell off, maybe turning around here.
Had a good crowd in this morning.
Yeah, yeah, we do. Appreciate everyone being here this morning. I know some of you have had to get out of bed way early, our West Coast folks. Price reaching down to VWAP. Got a cross both on our 5 minute MACD and our 1 minute MACD have both crossed now to the put bias side.
Guess we can put a pseudo supply zone at the top of that first 5-minute candle.
Yeah.
Not a real tall candle, but do it anyway there. Trying to cross VWAP here.
All right, let's keep an eye on the 611 on the put side. 611 strike put. And it's reversing back to VWAP. Finish putting in my supply zone here. Let's see. Yeah. Price jumping up above VWAP, or trying to. Got 7,236,000 traded already on the underlying asset. Good volume. We're getting really good volume each minute. Highest price hovering around VWAP. See if we can get a breakout here.
Let me go and try to get in on
Looking
this.
on the 611, stand by. I'm go ahead and jump into this 611. In at 383. Wow.
Wow. 420 for me.
I don't know how that happened. Stand by to take some profit here. I'm going to go ahead and take profit now. And out at 428. 383 to 428. I'm a little less trusting of these early breakouts. But this one seems to be going just fine. Okay, there it goes.
And I just got out for 30 cents,
Oh,
420 to 450.
all right. Both our MACDs are in the put bias position, getting a little low on our 1 minute MACD. Price trying to reverse here a little bit.
Still everything's very strong green off
Hmm.
the highs of the morning, but still very strong green.
Maybe going into some consolidation right now. Getting some curvature on our 1 minute MACD. 5 minute MACD starting to flatten out a little bit. Already up to 10,534,000 traded on the underlying. Lots of volume this morning.
Trying to empty that warehouse from yesterday.
Yeah, no kidding. Bet they had to buy extra warehouses yesterday.
Yeah.
Price continuing down. But it looks like we're just continuing in some consolidation around this area. Let's see if this breaks out on the top side. We can get through VWAP. We'll look at something. In fact, that I'll be at the 606 on the call side. Let's see if we can manage to get through and stay through. And as usual, have price having problems getting through VWAP. Working on a demand zone. We'll see if that stays. Price coming back down, bouncing off of VWAP. You can look at our current 5 minute candle. You can see the down pressure on price. Of course, it's not hard to see on the 1 minute. So our 1 minute MACD has reset. It did cross and is coming back down. So we do have a reset there. It's a little low, but I'm going to keep an eye on going over to the put side to the 610 on the put side. Stand by.
Now I'm going to try to get in on that here.
Yeah, stand by.
398.
All right. Not in it yet. Okay, I'm holding off on that put trade for obvious reasons. All right, stand by on the 610 on the put side.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. I'm out.
Okay, I think that was smart. All right, I'm going to head back over to the call side, to the 606 on the call side. I would wait for this to break through VWAP again, if it can.
606 you're looking at?
Yes, sir. Okay, stand by.
I'm gonna try to get in on this.
All right, let's go ahead and pull the trigger on the 606. And
407.
okay, got in at 395.
Boy, you're getting good fills this
I
morning.
am getting good fills this morning. Nice. Stand by to take some profit here. I'm going to go ahead and take profit here. All right, out at 424, 395 to 424. And I'm going to put in a demand zone on the bottom here, since I don't think we're going to lose all that price movement in 10 seconds. So we got two trades, both positive. Get up there.
We've got a close order up close to the demand or supply zone there. Come on, get on up there. Yeah, I'm just going to try to settle for 20 cents if I can get it here. And got it, 20 cents.
Okay.
And we've got about 2.5 minutes to the pop at the top if there's going to be one.
Okay. So we've got a demand zone and a pseudo supply zone, still working on a supply zone. Goes price now.
And of course,
See if it's going to bounce off of the supply zone. And breaking through the supply zone. Let's see, how high are we? Yeah, we're still okay on the 1 minute MACD. 5 minute, it's about to cross. So I'm going to,
just a little bit, a minute away from the
oh,
pop.
oh, okay. So I'm going to hold off. I'm going to keep an eye on the 608 on the call side once we get through the pop and through the pop reversal. Got less than a minute till the pop. It's already reversing.
Ten seconds.
All right. We're in the pop.
Wow, 15 million underlying traded so far in the queues.
Wow.
Everything's still a strong green.
Yeah, it's that giant warehouse sale their market makers are having today
Oh,
after
yeah.
yesterday.
The 5 minute trying to cross back over.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we may be into some more consolidation here. Up in here.
Yeah, they say, whoops, we're above the demand or supply zone here. You
Mm-hmm.
can't do that.
No. At our 1 minute MACD, it's already flattening out a bit. See if price is going to start to retreat. But still, look at that wick. A lot of up pressure on that 1 minute wick.
Yep.
Got Dow is up by 341, Nas up by 312, S&P up by 70. Still very strong green market on the broader indices. Looks like price is just consolidating before the next breakout. Price trying to come down here a bit. Never did get our 5 minute cross. Put direction can't quite get its feet under it.
Now wait until it gets below VWAP before I would do a put.
Yeah. Okay, we can move our pseudo supply zone to a regular supply zone. Let's activate that, bring it down here. There we go.
Doji on that last candle.
Yeah,
Close to a doji on the Heikenasi one too.
yeah, it's true. Well, SPY is just going sideways. Got price coming down. Let's see if it gets through VWAP. I'll be at the 611 on the put side if this should develop into a breakout.
Same here. I'm going to try to get in on this here.
Okay. Let's go ahead and try to get in on this 611.
326 for me.
And I got a rock. It's not filling me. Come on. I canceled mine. Going back to the 611 on the put side. I'll try getting it in one more time. There, finally got in. 348. All right, stand by to take some profit here. I'm going to go ahead and take profit here.
Same here.
And out at 376.
I got out at 386. So 326 to 386.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I had to waste 20 cents trying to get into this 3 times.
I'm back positive for the day.
All right.
Not great, but up 50 cents.
That's awesome. Let me see here. I think I'm up 76.
I had a 60-cent loss and a 60-cent gain,
There you go.
and then two other smaller gains.
Again, good price movement today. Got both our MACDs strongly pointing down. Let's see if we bounce off of the demand zone. Price breaking through the demand zone. Well, we clearly could have stayed in that trade longer, but no need to get greedy.
No, I put my exit price just above the demand zone
Mm-hmm.
because you never know. More times than not, it's going to find resistance there or support there.
Mm-hmm. Bouncing off the demand zone.
Yeah. Up on the couch. Up on the
Starting to see some of that upward pressure starting to build.
Yep, with the longer wicks on the bottom side.
Mm-hmm. Still, every minute has been over 100,000. We've already got 18,674,000 traded on the underlying asset.
18 million.
18 million, excuse me.
Yep.
I'm going to head over just preemptively over to the 606 on the call side. I want to see the 5 minute start to point up at very least, get across on our 1 minute MACD if it heads that way.
Yep.
Price wants to continue down. It's just getting stuck at the demand zone.
Yeah, I'd like to see that 1 minute MACD reset before I get into another put.
Mm-hmm. There's a
Doji.
doji.
Yeah. For those of you new, a lot of times when it's moving one direction and you get a doji where the beginning price and the end price are the same, so there's really no body to it, it tends to indicate that it's going to turn around, sort of like it's trying now.
Yes, sir. All right, we're in more consolidation now. Right in this area. Just remember, price moves from consolidation to breakout to consolidation to breakout.
Trying to get a crossover on the 1 minute MACD, but the 5 minute still is heading down
Mm-hmm.
fairly strongly. So more
So,
times than not, if there's disagreement there, we'll wait.
yep. Getting a breakout on the top side here.
Yeah. 5 minute MACD's flattened out.
Got a cross on our 1 minute and looking at the 606 on the call side. We get across VWAP here. All right, stand by on the 606 on the call side. I'm going to
I'm
go
gonna try.
ahead and enter.
Yeah, me too.
Pass me by.
Yeah, same here.
All right, I'm going to cancel that. It's already getting high.
Hmm.
Tried to get into that trade just as it was moving pretty quickly and it passed us by.
Yeah, I tried twice and it couldn't get in either time.
Okay. If anyone got into it, you're probably doing pretty well. I hate missing trades like that.
Yeah, if VWAP wasn't right in the middle of there, we would have gotten in that a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
But in this particular case, it moved through VWAP pretty quickly. Last three times it's moved pretty quickly through VWAP. That's unusual.
that's true. Yeah, we're getting near the top of the price range here.
Yeah,
Maybe expecting a turnaround. Maybe.
at the 5 minute trying to cross back over going up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that last 5 minute candle is pretty tall.
Oh, excuse me for just a minute. Be right back, guys.
Up strong here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Skyrocket.
yeah.
Let's see, where are we? Yeah, we get starting to get a little high on our 1 minute MACD. Got the Dow up 328, Nas up 363, S&P up 67 or 77 on 21,382,000 traded on the underlying. Price rising.
Well, I'm tempted here, but walk me off the ledge, Tim.
Yeah, let's hold off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying hold off for those of you because our 1 minute MACD is starting to get high in the case. Um, even though we did get a 5 minute cross finally. And of course, the higher we go on the 1 minute MACD, the closer we get to a reversal. And we don't want to get stuck in a big fat reversal.
Nope.
Not today.
Not any day.
Not any day. That's right. Okay, trying to reverse up here. All right, we're 1 hour into the session. We got 22 million traded on the underlying. Got the Dow up by 336, Nas up by 374, S&P up by 77. Got prices traveled north of the supply zone, coming back down, perhaps maybe creating a new supply zone for us. We'll see. And I've got 3 trades up 104.
And got 4 trades, 3 positive, 1 negative, up 50 cents.
So price wants to do some more consolidation up here.
It takes a while to turn that steamer around.
It does. Every minute over 100,000. It's really great volume today.
Yeah, not surprising after all those reports this morning.
Mhm.
Yeah, a good number of those volume candles are up over 200,000.
Wow. Sure are. 300. Got a doji. Let's see if that results in a turnaround. Got our 1 minute MACD is all the way up to plus 1.2, way high. Price continuing to meander up. There we go. Crazy Ivan. Got a question here, Tim. Can you elaborate on what a crazy Ivan is? I read about those on Tom Clancy novels, but would love to know what they really mean here. Thank you, Michael. That's a great question. Uh, and uh, it is a reference to Red October, Hunt for Red October. Right here, whenever we get a sudden move up or down, and then this next candle comes right back down to the beginning, we call that a crazy Ivan. We feel like it's the market maker is looking back, seeing what's coming. So we've named that a crazy Ivan. Getting really high on our 1 minute MACD. Another crazy Ivan just took place. Let's see if this turns into a significant reversal. We're about to get across on our 1 minute MACD, which is way high in the case. So price can't quite overcome the strong upward push um, or the strong upward pressure. Market maker tried reversing there a little bit, could only get so far. Looks like we may be going into some consolidation. So 1 minute MACD has crossed under to the put bias side. Five-minute MACD is trying to flatten out here a little bit. Got the Dow up by 461 now, NASDAQ up by 420, S&P up by 90. Very, very strong positive market on the broader indices. Okay, we've got a new supply zone. So I'm going to duplicate this one and bring it up. Put it on top there. Going to duplicate the price level. Bring it up. Like so. And then I'm going to turn this one into a minor zone and change the color on it to gray. Price trying to come down. Still every minute over 100,000. I'm going to keep an eye on the 614 on the put side. 614 strike put. I want to see the 5 minute come down quite a bit. The 5 minute MACD curve down quite a bit. Get into agreement with the 1 minute. More often than not, when we get these long trends like we've got here that we've had, and we start getting a reversal, they tend not to go very far. But we'll see. Certainly not anxious to give anything back today or any day.
No.
Price is kind of meandering down a little bit, but mostly we're in just a broader consolidation here. We've got 26,879,000 traded on the underlying asset, which of course is QQQ, the ETF. Oh, just a note here. Charts are going to come down early today. We've got some training I'm doing uh, right after our morning session, so I'm going to need to take the charts and zoom down. My apologies. Price trying to climb again. Like I said, the reversal didn't go very deep, and price is reversing. Dow's now up 408. Nasdaq's up 422. S&P's up 87. Oh, yeah, this is just sideways movement. Really nothing going on here. Price trying to come down. It's sort of coming down very slowly, sort of meandering down from its peak up there. Got our 1 minute MACD is almost down to center line again, and 5 minute is slowly but surely curving over. When price is moving like this, it is moving in a direction, but it's just too unpredictable with all these little reversals that are happening in here. There's just no real price direction. So best just to stay out of these until an actual breakout happens.
I would agree. Frustrating, but I would agree.
Yeah, yeah.
What time does the time decay really accelerate? You want to get out of the market by around noon?
Yeah, since time decay is not a straight line, it increases as time goes on. Really, noon start seeing an increase
Noon.
in decay on. And what we typically do is at noon, if we're still trading, we go on to the next day's expiration and just pick up an extra day of time value.
All right, Tim, we're at the top of the hour and I need to run.
Okay.
Again, 4 trades today, 3 positive, 1 negative, up 50 cents for the day.
Okay. And I've got three
Tim, I got to
trades.
step away for a minute. I got to take my daughter to school.
Okay. Well, everybody, I'm up
I'll be back.
104 off of three positive trades. Thank you all for joining us this morning. We will see you again tomorrow morning. We'll finish off the week. And that's going to be it. And I've got to take the charts down. So
Okay.
I will talk to you all tomorrow.
All right. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye, everybody.